Oh, bro. 8 billion people on this fucking planet. We all don't eat the same, fuck the same, look the same, talk the same, and we all don't share the same opinions. So, welcome to the podcast. I'm gonna go smoke my joint. Y'all pay attention to the show. And if you got any questions, make sure you drop it in the comments and subscribe. All my guests are either speaking their mind or just having fun on the pod. That's all it is, entertainment. No more, no less. Peace, love, and watch your six. I'm out. Smoke up, lift the game. Welcome to the second episode of the Lift the Game podcast, man. I got some special people with me here, and I'm still fucked up from the first one because we celebrated my birthday, so we're gonna call this part two, Sergey. Part two of the part one.
I know.
Hey,
what the fuck?
Yeah, part two of the part one. That don't
even make sense.
Fuck it.
Two of the. Okay.
Roy is still rocking with me.
I'm with him.
Sergey is still rocking with me, and we have a very special guest here.
Special.
My wife, my old lady.
The queen bee.
The queen. The reason why everything went so smooth today. The reason why I have a big smile on my face today.
The reason I got some salmon.
Yeah, my man. Hey, he heard salmon on the grill. He said, wait, what?
Salmon.
Oh, you got salmon too? She said, I got salmon.
She said I could have half. I'm like,
Is it salmon with an L or is it L silent?
The L is silent.
it is silent.
So
Salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon.
You said silent. This nigga said
Yeah, you don't say the L.
So how you say it?
Salmon.
It's salmon, but I say salmon. Always. I've always said.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that too.
Well, just say it in German.
But I say salmon now. But
Then say Lachs.
When I'm in the store, I pronounce salmon. But
okay.
when it's me and I'm talking about it's always come out that care. Man, come on, man.
Yeah. All right. So this is part two of the birthday journey. We already got Roy. We got myself. Miss Anna. Do you have any birthday stories? You don't got to tell the people your age because we already know you like 22, 23.
21 forever.
21 forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm 39. You know what I'm saying? I got me a young one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you got any cool birthday stories that you would like to share? Your favorite birthday? Your favorite party?
He wants me to tell the strip club story. Does he know exactly what you do?
Because we all talked about it earlier today and everybody told some niggas got dark. Oh, yeah. Their birthday started out perfect, then everybody went dark.
You went dark too?
No, I said I started dark and then I ended clear. I told them about my day.
We didn't even hear your happy part.
I told you, yeah.
What you say about Daddy?
That he bought the Sega handheld thing.
Oh yeah, and I hold him for it.
Yeah,
I held him for it. I said,
actually,
hey, you remember? You need to get that back.
Hey,
like it needs to come back.
And
he's looking at me like, what?
Hey,
what?
My dad,
shit.
my dad was like, "Who is this white lady pressing you?"
That's bullshit. Your daddy
That's
loves me.
No. That's how he. Yeah, my dad. I didn't say my dad didn't love you. I said this nigga was looking at me like, bro. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him." But he looked out. My pops looked out. Talking crazy to me.
Nope.
But she told my dad like, "Yo." He's kind of hurt about that because he told me this story a couple times. So, what we gonna do about that? He was like, I'm gonna get him. And my dad's show, like.
No, that's not what I said. I said straight up. You remember the Sega that you traded in? Yep, we're still waiting for that.
That's exactly what the fuck.
Hey, look at me like,
I said on the last one, my girl pressed my dad.
He was at my house a couple of days ago, man. He told me, he was like, yeah, man, my wife was like, hey,
press my dad.
Where that bread at? He said, you know, 40? Something like that?
And Daddy sure said, you're going to get it back. I'm still waiting.
No, he looked out. Anyway, I'll tell you about it later on camera. He looked out.
Shit, I just said too much.
No, sit down. I want to know about your best birthday experience? It could be childhood, adult, whatever. Like, you can tell two stories.
To be honest, we already had that conversation. I really do not remember my birthdays as a child.
He said that earlier.
I don't. I don't.
You said that right?
Like, I remember Christmases. Christmas, yes, because my grandparents always made sure, because I would wake up the night before Christmas, and they would give me one present out of everything that I would get the next day. So my mom said I was always spoiled because they gave me a present before, you know, that was happy times that I do remember when I was this small. And then at the end of the day, I was the most happy about the boxes. Like not the presents, just the boxes, just to hide in them and play with them, and that's my house and whatever not. But birthdays, I don't remember until my 14th birthday. I don't remember none of the birthdays before.
So what's your
my 14th birthday? That was funny. That was super funny. We had a small apartment. I would say like small, but it was an apartment. My mom, me, and my sister. So it was a 3-bedroom apartment. And I remember just inviting my closest friends to my birthday. Came out to 150 people. We needed security.
How old was you?
14. That was my 14th birthday. And, hey, bro. But listen to that.
Her mom don't play that shit.
Hey, my mom's boyfriend was there. They didn't have to do nothing because like the older people that came, maybe 2 years older or 16, 17, something, they played bouncers. Like they really made sure everything is cool. So in the dining room, people were break dancing. Outside in the backyard, people were having that fun. They had a fucking line in front of our house to come in our house.
That's crazy.
They were everywhere. They came from everywhere. Let my mom tell you. And then when it hit 12, sure enough, they put a gift in front of me, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Unwrap it. Had to send my little sister, she was 5, in her room. Because sure enough, I'm unwrapping a fucking vibrator. This tall. Is
that not
with the bass and everything. I'm like, I'm 14. I don't.
Yeah, that's weird.
What the fuck? So it was funny at that moment. I think they just did that as a joke, as a joke. But the next morning, everybody woke up, and Christian was there too. Remember, he said he came all the way from Seoul over there. And the next morning we woke up, we went in the living room, and sure enough, my sister was sitting there with that vibrator, letting it turn around. And she's like, oh, I want that ding-a-ling too. I'm like, oh, you do? I don't even know what that ding-a-ling is. I don't know what you're talking about. So, I don't fucking know. My mom went fucking nuts.
Was
she went nuts.
Was she mad, or was your stepdad was there?
No, she had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend at that time.
Okay, so
she had a boyfriend at that time, so he did not know. Because if my dad would have been there, he's Turkish.
Because as a father, bro,
he is Turkish. So if he would have been there, all hell would have went loose. He wouldn't even let these many people in the fucking house. It was 150 people in the house that we counted, not the people around the house.
So not keep this thought, but I want to ask you, Roy.
Yo.
What age, you got daughters or no?
Yeah, I got 7 kids.
Okay, I don't, so for privacy.
Okay, one more than we do.
Wait, to save privacy and shit, if you have a teenage daughter, when your daughter gets to the what age do you start letting your daughter date? Like, at what age?
Well, my oldest daughter now.
No. Like, in your personal opinion, what's the time?
Look, I'm a father.
Yes.
So.
But be a human being too.
Look, I can't. Because you can't be both. No, brother.
You can't be a father and a human being?
No, because if you're a human being, you're a friend. I'm not my daughter's friend.
No, that's not. I don't believe that.
But see, how old are your kids?
18 all the way down to 3.
Hey, nigga, my kids got kids. And I'm telling you straight up, you can't be. No,
talk your shit. Talk your shit.
It depends on who you are.
Talk your shit. Bro.
I'm not I'm not.
But we're talking about you personally.
Yeah, you personally.
You personally.
Me
Like,
personally,
what do you feel comfortable? You raised your daughter right. You gave her good morals and everything.
I give my daughter good
morals. And now you have to give her the same treatment that you gave your son. Because if you say
I don't. No, I don't.
So your personal opinion, not nobody else based.
I don't treat my daughter. Look, I
agree with you already.
I got 3 kids. I got 7 kids, but I got 3 of my first wife and 4 of my second wife.
Okay.
My first children are older. They're 20, 27, 25, 19.
Okay.
My other ones, I hit the restart button. You know what I'm saying? They're 14, 14, 13, 11, and 7. And my youngest is 7. She's my girl.
Okay.
Now, I'll say this.
Like that, excuse me.
I don't raise, as I'm older, I don't raise my daughter like I raise my sons.
Of course not.
I raise them totally different.
Yeah, of course not.
Totally, I mean, when I say night and day, I truly mean night and day.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I also raise my sons to recognize, listen, you don't treat women like you treat men. You know what I mean?
I'm
old school.
No.
Speak, you know what I mean? So I got to go with it like that. So when you say, I say that because I'm like,
the question was about dating, like how. Okay, so
dating my daughter. I mean,
no.
I raise my daughter like I raise my daughter, and I know she's legit.
She can handle herself.
She can handle herself. Look here, 18, you're an adult.
So you want her to wait till she's 18?
No. I mean, I know they're gonna have these little puppy love shit, but to me that ain't dating. That's just puppy love.
But if a young man came to your crib and was like, hey,
how old is my daughter at the time?
16.
Okay.
Now listen.
How old is he?
Listen to me, bro.
How old is he? No, he's in ages.
He's in high school too, bro.
So they both 16?
Do he have to be 16? Can he be 17?
Okay.
Can he be a junior or senior?
Okay, he's 16.
No, let me ask you.
If he's an adult.
No, bro, stop that. Okay. Stop.
Let's stop. Nigga, we can't stop that.
All right, let's just say 16 and 17.
16, 17.
16,
okay.
17.
I got ages now. Let's go.
Okay. He's a junior. She's a sophomore in high school. Mm-hmm. He said, "Hey, Mr. Roy, I'm a straight A student. I play sports. I come from a respectable family. I would like to take your daughter out on a date. Is that possible? Would you allow her? And your daughter is a good student. Yeah,
of course.
You respect her.
I'm telling you now. Yes.
But that's what I'm asking you. What's the age for you? Is it 15, 14, 16?
No, 15. Now,
that's what I'm asking.
Like, my daughter go anywhere with no.
That's what. See, this is a tough question.
No, it ain't tough for me because, like, if my daughter's if she's 15,
yeah,
I know what I did at 15. I know how I think as a man. So I'm thinking like that. Like, okay, whoever she's taking out or whoever's going with her is my age. How did I think as a man? I'm looking at now. If I meet the guy and he's respectable and I see that he ain't on that, it's different. I don't want to overbear my daughter, but I'm definitely just not gonna send her to the wolves. Okay, now hold that thought. Now you just said that at what age you know what you're thinking already? Me? Earlier.
Sexual shit, like when you want to take a girl.
Well, come on, with men it's earlier.
No, it's not. That's not true. See, that's why we got a girl here. That's why I'm about to ask you. What age?
Around 12, 13, bro. Man,
if you let me talk, I'm going to talk.
No. What my question is, because Roy, what I feel he's saying is kind of like sexist. He's saying like at 12, 13, 14, I was thinking about, let me finish, please. At 12, 13, 14, he's already thinking about sex. And I'm trying to tell him girls are too. They're not so far behind that. Is that true or not?
No, but you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, you asked me as my opinion as a parent.
Yeah, and
so I'm like, as a parent, I'm like, oh, that's not sexist.
No.
I'm a father. I'm like, I don't want my daughter.
Because of what you said was, I know what I was thinking at 13, 14.
I know what I was thinking.
And I was saying,
I'm thinking.
Yes, but I'm saying that females at this age think the same thing. So it's kind of sexist to say that women not thinking the same way that men is thinking at this time.
Come on now.
So women not thinking about sex at this time?
Not all like that.
No.
Come on, you a man, bro.
Listen to me. Like, first of all, let's clear this. Right from the beginning, we cannot compare the time that our children are in right now than to back then, when we were younger, and then when you were younger, that's another generation, you know? So that was completely different, and we had that conversation many times. Cannot compare it.
Can't.
Absolutely not. Because with social media, internet, and all
more.
that fucking shit, they advance so much more. Even though they are still a child, what they see is different.
They know at 13, they know at
that's
7.
what I'm trying to say. First of all, yeah. When I'm thinking about myself, what I did in my age, and hopefully. My children never going to see this podcast.
Probably will. They will, Mom.
It's going to be on the internet. They might.
They will.
Hopefully, they're going to be mature enough to understand what I'm trying to say.
They will.
Yeah, but back then, even though we had, of course, perpetrators, pedophiles, all that stuff. Yeah, we had that, of course, but we didn't. If we had a phone, maybe we had minutes on it. Maybe we didn't. You know, but our parents knew we're gonna come home. We're gonna come home. Straight up. And then, if I have to talk about my sexual life, since we were talking about 12, 13, 14, I wasn't thinking about sex. At that point, I was thinking about maybe comfort, or maybe, I touched him.
It's different.
You know,
okay.
like oh my god, you know.
We're on it.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
So I did lose my virginity at a very young age. To say that I lost my virginity when I was 13, way too early. I had my first drunk.
But see that I just said 11, 12, 13. So if you had sex, you just fit into the demographic of what I was talking about.
Can I finish? So I was living with my grandparents, and to be honest, I lost my virginity with a female. So
that's
you know, we tried. She did took my virginity.
You bust.
No.
She said it was with a female. That's not losing your virginity, bro.
If your thing is popped, it's popped. It's gone.
Bust?
What bust?
I don't know.
No, not bust.
What
Not
bust? All different.
No,
I don't know. I ain't
Not
talking about
bust.
the cherry being popped.
No, I ain't. No, because that's not.
That's when you lose your virginity.
No, it's not.
You lose your virginity if the little tight skin that you have is done. That's what you mean with bust.
I'm asking you about that's what I said. What you talking about my bust? Because when I say bust, I'm talking about a man bust.
Okay.
Clarity.
And she said a woman.
Yeah.
A woman. I said bust what?
Okay.
Nigga, she ain't bust nothing.
Clarity. So we at the same page. We at the same page.
All of us are now.
All right.
Yeah,
So I lost
straight.
that through with a
Can I
female.
pour some more of this gentleman's jack?
Bro, don't
I ain't
ask me
trying to
that.
get
Don't
too built, man.
ask me that.
I gotta change clothes.
Don't ask me that. Drink it.
So I lost it with a female. It was on record and everything because we just took recorders and just
At 13
whatever.
years old.
We did that. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. So
Y'all
my
knew
my grandparents had a wine cellar. That's how you say it, like
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a lot. We took a bottle of white wine and a bottle of red wine. You know where that wine ended up? On the fucking walls. My grandparents had to fucking paint the fucking walls from up
This sounds like child porn to me. I can't even hear this.
We got drunk. We got drunk for the first time, and this is how it happened. So with a man, that happened a couple years later.
Hold on. So you was with a female.
So ask her when she was with a man. I want to know when you was with a man.
When I was with a man.
That's when
Are
you
you sure you
don't
want
care
this
about
conversation?
bro. Me and my girl.
No, we talk about everything. That's fine. We talk about everything. We talk about everything. So I truly lost my virginity with 13 with a female. I truly had the first time.
What did she?
Sexual encounter with a man.
Wait a minute.
See, we on
When we say, wait a minute. When we say sexual, wait,
go ahead. You got the floor.
I feel what you're saying when you say like that cherry got to be popped
by
was
a
done.
male.
But
No.
Bro,
It was
Only
broken.
a male can pop the cherry.
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell her, bro.
A female can. It's not.
You may have got your hymen popped.
Yeah, you might have
got it physically
I
popped.
I'm talking about. No, because a woman know what a woman wants. And a woman know how a woman needs to feel.
Well, we were not women, we were children, first of all. But secondly,
You got your fucking conscience, sir.
secondly, that's gonna happen. But secondly, yes, my grandmother asked me a day after when she seen my underwear if I started my period. Because I wasn't on my period yet. I wasn't. So my thing was popped.
Yeah,
So
I was not disagreeing with that.
I am
is
saying,
that what I said?
well, y'all said, no, if it's not a man or whatever.
That's what I said.
What you said.
I got my virginity taken from a girl.
So this girl was wearing a strap on at this age?
Nope.
No.
We are not getting.
No, I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm just talking shit.
I'm
just talking shit, bro.
Absolutely not.
I know.
I'm just talking
See,
shit, but
as we like back then. Nowadays you can't talk about that no more. But back then it was called Dr. Place. Yeah, little trying out, children trying out, you know,
Testing
what the sexual testing stuff, you know. Now you can't talk about that no more because it's a no-go. You can't. But back then it was really like that. Like, oh, you got a titty?
Let me get it.
You got,
curiosity.
What is that? Curiosity. Just experimenting. Just harmless, normal stuff.
Normal shit.
So what we did, I don't know. Back then, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have pornography or DVDs or whatever. We did not look at that. We tried ourselves. We just tried to figure out what the fuck.
Wait. I'm sorry, but have you ever seen German porn? That shit is trash, bro.
I've never really.
Baby, I'm just.
Not change the subject.
No, not change the subject.
How old are you?
37. 37.
Young, okay.
So yes, and then what you asked, when did I first had a sexual encounter with a man?
Male.
With a male, it was with 15.
Yeah, okay. That's
So
average age and shit.
that was the first time.
That's why I was.
Boys are way earlier. I know my first sexual encounter. Oh man, when I was really, you know what I mean? Oh man, I was way younger than 15. Yeah. And I look at my son now. My son is 14. I remember when he was going through puberty around 12, and when he hit that age where he was telling me, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. He was young. And like you were saying, man, the internet, man, they can see so much, bruh.
But nowadays, like especially when it comes to sexuality, they say, yeah, okay, you learned that from the internet, you learned it from seeing stuff like that. I did not know when I was 13, you know?
Yeah, that's
like,
I was gonna ask you.
I did not know. Like everybody, because I am into females. I love females. Like I am into females just as much as I am into males, you know. But when I was 13, in my
she don't know like she's trying to figure out like that's hormones.
Trying to figure out, you know, like not because I seen something on the internet, because there was internet, but you wait for 2 hours to upload
that shit.
You don't. Yeah. So and the phones didn't have no. You couldn't go online or whatever not. So I just went off my feelings, you know. So I got my virginity taken from a female. Then I was with males, but it was like, okay, I had my most.
Now people must be like, oh, nigga, you just be okay in the bed, like.
No.
That's
another conversation.
Bro, I'm joking, bro.
But I had my most intense relationships with females, you know. So, and my parents and my family been saying straight from the beginning when I was a little child, we knew that you was into females. We knew this because as a little child, still, when I was 8, 9 years old, I was drawing females. I was drawing female bodies. I was attracted to it. I was drawn to it, you know? So they already knew. So it was no surprise when I was 20 or 19 and I came out. You know, we already know.
That shit
we already knew. Like, we know more than you know.
It's just like the homie when you go to church and shit, like, you see, like, bro, it's all love, but we know. Bro.
And the thing is, you know, I grew up in Turkey. I was raised in Turkey with a Muslim culture. with the Muslim culture for 7 years. The first 7 years of my life, I was living in Turkey, you know. So
how did you deal with that? I mean, because
She
I know
was
how
7, bro.
Turkey is.
Like, come on.
Still, bro, no.
I don't say that to be disrespectful, but
No, bro, you do not understand how serious them Turkish fathers are.
Bro,
Yeah.
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I was in the front of the school and had to break up a fight between a Turkish father and his daughter over a fucking cell phone. In a kindergarten school, bro. And she was like maybe 13. My wife was like, no, chill. I mean, at the time I was married, she was like, chill. And I was like, no, man, he was about to go. But the Turkish men, when they come to their daughters.
Yeah, I get it.
Look, you know, and I don't mean to bring this up. I don't know. I live in I don't know if y'all heard about the story that the young lady who just laid her head on the railroad and was killed in this was maybe 3 weeks ago. My son,
I listen to the radio every fucking day. I did not hear that.
Right, my children went to school with her. My son came home and told me, said, Dad, did you hear about it? And I said, who? He said, we went to school with her, something happened, and she laid her head on the train tracks up here on, what's this, Liebstrasse, you know where the Bahnhof is?
Yeah.
Laid her head on the train racks and killed herself. My thing is this.
We got to bleep that out.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
But, like, you know, like, what made you do that?
So wait. I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
Because you just segued us. You just moved us to what I want to talk to.
Yeah.
I just want about the documentary type shit.
Yeah.
So my question to you, do you? And I'm not gonna put you on the spot, so you can answer the question how you answer the question.
Man, I'm
take
real,
your time.
bro. If I can't.
No, I'm saying take your time in answering the question. So you believe in mental health?
Yes,
like people have mental illness.
I do. My sister's a nurse.
Okay.
Travel nurse.
My mother is a nurse too. Mm-hmm. And yeah, shout out to all caregivers, all nurses, doctors,
RNs,
all that.
registered nurses.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man, because
biology.
I know that shit is a rough job, and there's not enough of y'all out there.
It is.
So you believe in mental health and mental health awareness and stuff like this, right?
I do.
So if someone is not their full self and they do type of situations. I don't want to go off the deep end, but
go ahead.
If they go
make it personal. So
you know what? It's kind of weird that I cannot put that into like how I want to say that. Is because I feel like it's 8 billion people on this earth, and I feel like everybody is a walking mental illness right now.
Yeah.
Like they got now commercials on YouTube where if you're between the ages of 14 and fucking 23 and you need a therapist, like at this age I didn't have no fucking therapist. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what a therapist is at that time.
No doubt.
So damn, bro. I really lost my train of thought.
Okay, so can I say something?
Yeah, but
can we go back to the birthday thing and then go to mental health stuff? Because we were talking about the best birthday experience.
Y'all went off on a whole nother deep end.
No,
Go ahead. Go finish your story then.
We were with the birthdays and stuff like that, and then I told you about that birthday experience. You know, my first experience, my first. Let's go way back. Let's go way back. Yeah. So my first funny experience with my birthday. I have more funny experiences, but what was your first happy birthday experience that you remember, that you can think of?
You want to know mine? I told them earlier. But I can tell you right now, and I'll say it again for the camera. Today, I woke up, my balls were empty. My daughter came and kissed me on my neck and said, "Happy birthday,
I ain't had
Daddy."
nothing to do with
Listen, yeah, she had everything to do that. Anyway, I'm going to finish mine. She asked me, so I'm going to tell you. I woke up, my balls was empty. My daughter said, my wife woke me up and said, "Hey, your daughter wants to give you a hug and a kiss." And the first thing I thought was like, it's not a good idea if you kiss Daddy, but you can go ahead and kiss her on the back of the head.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Wait. Yeah. We potting now. Now, let me finish. No. Let me
Too
finish.
much information.
Nope, never. So like I said, I got all my kids called me, and if they was not here, they called me. They text me. Everyone said happy birthday to me. My grandmother called me today and sung happy birthday to me. My mom called me. My cousin, one of my favorite cousins, if not my favorite cousin, my favorite cousin, Muff. She called me on 12 o'clock on the dot and told me happy birthday. My wife made me sujuk and eggs, which is my favorite breakfast. Like, I love this breakfast. Sujuk. Beef with garlic, right, baby? Beef with garlic. Beef with garlic sausage. We went out.
Well, I made him
went
Turkish
shopping
breakfast.
a little bit. Did a little bit of shopping to get some more shit that we need for the house that we probably don't need for the house.
I need rugs.
My nigga. Today, listen. See, I wish you would have seen. That's why I said let me finish and don't cut me off. Because today she bought something that fucking pissed me off, and I don't know why it pissed me off, but I'm gonna tell you why it pissed me off. Because I figured it out finally. Yo, bro, when you got a house full of kids, we got 6 children. We got 6 children. Some shit
about the white rugs.
Yeah.
The white rugs.
Listen,
oh my God, the white couch was a problem. The white rugs was a problem.
She don't even know what I'm mad about. See, she over here talking.
Okay.
She bought this fucking scrub thing, right? For the fucking kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you go in our kitchen, there's a closet right here, bro. And it has a scrub pad for this, a scrub pad for the grill, a scrub pad for this. We got a soap for this, a fucking scouring pad for this, a thing for this. She saw this little cute thing and said, oh, yeah, it would be nice for the kitchen. Now, mind you, we got all these kids and I'm a pussy. I don't make them fucking wash nothing. I say rinse it out and put it in the fucking dishwasher. Like, I don't make them hand wash nothing like my mom did. So I'm a pussy for that. So check this out. Hey, we are, like, I'm one of the people when I go into the store, I know what I want and I want to get the fuck out of there. Like, I don't need to be somewhere longer than I want to be.
I grabbed it and I paid for it.
No, you did not.
Went out.
Look, I asked her when we went in there. She said,
Here we go.
Look, yeah. See, this is what y'all want. Yeah, this is what y'all. So she said, baby, I want to get 2 new rugs for the house.
And put them where?
No, she got them. You seen them? They're upstairs. But check it out, because I
lost the battle.
No. Listen, bro. Listen, that's not the battle because I already knew what I was going into. I said, baby, okay. So you want to go get 2 new rugs? She said, I want to go to the TEDx. I want to get 2 new rugs. Okay, cool. I said, you know what Rugs Day is, right? Yeah, bro. We get to the store and she already strike one. Oh, I think this one. What you think? Don't ask me what I think, bro.
Not.
That was already.
Not. And
you asked me what I think.
You a lie.
You asked me.
Because I took the rug that I wanted for upstairs.
Here we go.
I took it straight up. And then I took another rug that I didn't like, so I took another rug.
She said, I don't know. Do you think this will fit in the hallway?
And all I say is, we got kids. It was forever. It was like 5 fucking minutes that we were in that area.
That is bullshit, bro. That is bullshit.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
So look. Here's the
You ain't
funny
shit. I took the rugs. We went out. I paid for it, and that was it.
Here's the
End
funny.
of the conversation.
No, I want to talk about this one particular rug, bro. She asked me, she says,
fucking y'all don't like my fucking rug that's upstairs? It's beautiful.
Listen.
I wanted it. I paid for it, and we got it.
Listen. No, here's the funniest shit about the whole thing about today.
We talking about birthdays. She's talking about rugs.
It's my birthday. It happened on my birthday, bro. So listen. So check it out.
This happened today?
Yes, bro. That's the whole point.
Oh,
like,
wait a minute.
Yeah, come on. It happened today. Let me finish.
I said, you want to come with me or not?
No, so
I'm going to get these rugs.
Because I thought she knew what she wanted already, bro.
I did know what I want, and I grabbed it.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Bro,
did I not put it? Wait. Stop. This is my story. Let me finish.
Okay, go
ahead. Y'all yelling at each other.
Okay, let me
go ahead. Finish it up.
One question. Did I not put a rug back today because you changed your mind about a rug?
Within 2 minutes.
That's not that. Why women can't say yes or no? I said, you said you knew what you wanted already.
Why are you making a big fuss about a 5-minute situation?
It's not a fuss. So check this out. So I said,
it's a fuss.
It's a
It's a fuss. I gotta be real. It's a fuss.
This caking ass nigga.
Oh
my God, my nigga Roy caking right now.
Bro, we were in that fucking store. We were in that fucking store for not even longer than 15 fucking minutes, and you're making it seem like it was a forever story.
How long was you on the store? Be real. Straight up.
Probably like 15, 20 minutes.
See.
Okay.
Please don't make a fuss about 20 fucking minutes.
Okay, listen.
I already had in my mind what I wanted for upstairs. And then I seen another rug that I wanted for downstairs. I didn't like that. So I asked the guy, please bring me the fucking rug that I wanted. And he brought it. And that was a 5-minute situation. Why are you fussing about that? Why are you fussing about that? 15 minutes of your life. And now your whole fucking house is beautiful.
Listen, bro. I love how women do that shit. My whole point is, if you know what you... Men are different when we go to the store. Come sit down.
Yeah.
Monty, right here. It's not the camera. There's no camera there. Monty don't want to be in front of the camera, so... The whole point is, what I was trying to say is, men, when they go to the store, we know exactly what we're trying to get. We're trying to get in and get out. Women, they walk through the fucking store, oh, maybe we want this, maybe I want that, maybe we grab this, maybe
Not
we
the
grab
point.
that.
I went for rugs. I got rugs and we went out. Point blank, period.
Did you just grab rugs today, or did you grab something else?
Okay, well,
Your light bulbs.
Wait a minute though.
Your light bulbs.
At the end of the day,
I bought your light bulbs.
Let me
My
say
bad.
something. How long y'all been married?
How long you want to say?
How long y'all been married? Straight up.
It's been back and forth for 14 years.
Okay, 14. Okay, look.
This is not my cup.
Look.
That is your cup.
The first time I was married, I was married for 10 years.
I took the second one, baby.
The second time I was married for 18 years.
Wait, start over.
The first time I was married, I got married when I was 17. I shouldn't have got married. My mom told me not to, but I was in love,
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah.
And
I was married for 10 years too. I got 3 kids. And then my second wife, man, 18 years. So I'll say this.
You was married 18 years to second time?
Yeah, 18 years. So I've been married I've been with a woman since I was 17 years old.
Okay.
And I'm 47 now. So I'm going to say this. 20 minutes in the store is not long.
Nigga.
Bro, I done been in the store with my ex-wives, bro, hours. Nigga, I'm holding the purse. I sit down, bro. I find a spot. I sit down.
Thank you.
And I just... Bro, women, this is what my dad told me one time.
Bro, you gonna sit down?
No,
wait.
I'm gonna be real. Hold on.
You can't. Wait. I just want to say, in this scenario, you can't let your girl walk around with 2 big ass rugs on her shoulders.
Look.
So you can't sit down in that situation.
But still,
so I'm sitting up there the whole time. First of all, we are searching for the
one of them.
You can take the rugs and sit the rugs in the corner and be like, all right, go do what you gotta do.
No, because it's a big...
Bro, I'm telling you. Nigga, you are not going to change these women, bro. All women are like that. Bro,
no, I don't want to change them.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to change them.
We know what we want when we go to the store.
That's my point.
If I'm going to Coughlin, I know exactly what I want.
I did that.
Pack of chicken, two bags of cereal, and blah, blah, blah. I go there and get that and get that. I don't go there and I don't change my mind. My wife, my ex-wife, get to the store and say we're going to get this and go all over the place. But I understand that's just her. That's just how she is. So
and then at the same time, I went there for...
I've been married half my life, bro.
But see, I went in there to get rugs. I did get rugs within 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
But she was looking at a lot of other shit.
And I seen one rug for upstairs in the living room that I wasn't sure about, so I get another one. So fucking what?
That's the way they...
So fucking what?
I don't like how this nigga Roy over here caking, bro. I don't like how that nigga Roy caking.
Listen,
that's maybe just understand.
But I done been his age. He ain't never been mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm letting you know from the gate. It ain't caking, bro. It's just that. I remember one time my dad told me something when I was about 22 and I was married. He said, man, son, you too hard.
Okay.
He told me this. Now, as I got older, I thought about that. Like, you know what, man? You could not be so wild with these women.
Yeah.
You just got to look, bro. I found out this is the
way. Yeah, no, I don't.
This is the way you win.
But okay, so
Nigga.
let me.
Yeah,
Eventually, the gray hair.
No. I say that you're right, bro. I say that you. I completely
Hear me though.
I hear you. I hear the music, bro.
Okay.
So let me ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
You ain't listening.
Let me ask a question. See? Damn, can I
Get it out.
It's not a rebuttal, it's a question.
No,
I'm not
go
even
ahead,
going.
bro.
I
Go
said I
ahead, bro.
agree.
Go ahead, bro.
Maybe I need to have more patience. So let me ask you this, bro.
Okay.
If
And I'm gonna be real. Alright? I ain't no fake nigga, so I'm gonna be real.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Come on, say it out.
bro, why I don't understand why. Okay, maybe today was a long example.
Okay.
About going to the store. She did go in there and handle business 20
That
minutes.
ain't long. 20 minutes is
20
not
minutes
long.
is not long, okay?
Okay.
But bro,
Okay.
why is it that you could sit up there and say, hey, baby, my girl tell me straight up, I want to go to the store for this, and this. And then got the nerve to get mad at me when we go to every fucking aisle. You know where this, and this is already. So let's go
And
get this.
all together,
Wait, let me finish.
it takes 20 fucking minutes.
No, let me finish. Because you have to go through every aisle now. Because
So?
you've seen...
I just throw stuff in the cart.
Listen,
Bro,
listen.
no.
Bro, listen.
20 minutes.
Listen,
Why
you are
20 minutes.
Nobody let me finish my statement.
Bro.
I was not finished.
You preaching to the choir.
But I just...
You preaching to the choir. You talking to another man. This is your wife. This is how I go. Bro, all right. Go ahead. Finish up. I'm gonna let you finish what I'm saying after.
All I was asking is, why is it that it seems that you're impatient when you say, hey, come on, man. You said this, and this. I don't want to go drive to do this now. I don't want to. My old lady, bro, like, when y'all come into my house, y'all see how my crib is. I got no, like, responsibility to that. My wife handled this whole house clean, top to bottom. Let me finish. Damn, bro, let me finish.
Can I pour some gin?
Yes, of course.
My God.
My wife handled everything from top to bottom with the fucking crib, bro. So I cannot say nothing to that. I really can't.
Okay.
So
she handled business around.
She handled business, yeah,
okay.
bro. Like, without a doubt, like
no
this
no
machine
doubt.
don't run without her.
She do her wifey shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
In the bed and out.
For sure, bro.
Okay.
For
all
sure.
Right,
I don't want for nothing in my crib, bro. Like,
there
for real.
All right, let's go.
And so my thing was to you. This was my question to you. Now, if you're like today, my girl say, hey, baby, I told her last night, I said, hey, I'll give you the money. Can you go to the store in the morning? Because she said, hey, I want you to sleep in. I want you to have a good time tomorrow.
Okay.
I want you to wake up and be fit and
okay.
do what you want to do. That's what she said to me.
Okay.
And hey, my kids woke me up, but I'm happy, I'm blessed that my kids woke me up. That's not like a gripe or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
And also as a side note, that they didn't see him after they got out of school because they went straight to grandma. So the morning time was the only time that they would see him.
Like I said, like the family move, bro.
I get it, man.
So that's not a gripe. She say to me, hey, baby, I'm gonna go to the TEDx and I'm gonna go get the food for you for the grilling later, right? Mm-hmm. And she say, do you want to go? She asked me last night. And I said, baby, I'm going to go with you because I know you want me to go with you. No, we see how you feel in the morning. And now I know that she is like not 100% herself. It's pressure for you because I'm not 100%. Now, you just gave me a pass on my day. But
because
let me finish. Let me finish.
I see where you're going.
Now, if you gave me a pass to chill this whole time, that either means that you need to chill out with what you doing. Okay. You cannot keep up with me. You're gonna let me go further than what you can go tonight, or you gonna handle business when you wake up in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
But if I say to you when I wake up in the morning time, like, hey, I'm too fucked up, I got a headache, I don't want to go to the store with you. I cannot, with a good conscience, as a man, let you go to the store by yourself. Because I know the activities that you did with me
But you
last
can't
night.
get mad about that either.
No, but bro, see, now you understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I technically can get mad because from my point of view, you gave me a pass for the day. So that means you don't need to get on my level. You want me to get to a level because it's my day.
This is true.
So that means
No, stop you.
So that means in the morning time, if I wouldn't have woke up today, you handle everything today. I said this.
I dropped off the kids. I handled everything by myself.
But if I would have said, baby, here's the money for the fucking barbecue, figure it out today, you would have lost your mind.
But wait a minute.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
Because
wait.
I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday.
But
I do not know what your friends like to eat. So maybe you have to come with me to figure out what you want to get for your your breakfast, your barbecue.
I never took that away.
That's what I said.
I never took that away.
That's what I said. I dropped off the kids by myself. I went to the store, got all the stuff for your birthday breakfast. Okay. I went to another store to get you your bread that you like and all that stuff. I made you breakfast. Right? Okay. I made you breakfast.
I said that in the first one.
And then we went because I did not know your people. I did not know what they like to eat. So I said, because he asked me, can you get the stuff? And I'm like, baby, I do not know what they like to eat. So maybe you can come with me so you can figure out everything else. And I was like, okay, that's your birthday present. I'm gonna pay for it all. I'm gonna pay for your birthday, whatever you need. Just put it in the cart. I got it. But figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out what they like to eat. I don't know them. So he needed to go with me.
Yeah. But now, listen. Now, that's why I say, now you see the dilemma. Yeah. Like that's why I say it's a catch-22. Like, it's not a catch-22. It's kind of a fucked up situation because, hey, you gave me a pass, but I need to go. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I don't hold that against you. That's why I'm not mad about it. But the whole day, my head feels like this.
That's off the strength of you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Either you can say, hey,
but
I'm a roll just because of my niggas and I make sure they straight, or man, the motherfucker straight, get whatever.
And now, let's flip this. Now, if my old lady say, baby, you have to figure this shit out. Because when we drink, like, this my rolling partner, bro. If people don't understand, this is... Wait, let me finish. Let me get my shit off.
No, bro, look, if you saying all this, and to be honest, and I'm just going by what I've heard, all I've heard you say was positivity about your woman.
Yeah.
Bro, and I'm just being real, I ain't heard you say nothing negative, like, oh man, she in the store, but that's more men. When it comes to shopping, men have no patience. I don't have it. And I can tell you, when I go shop my ass, bro, I just used to sit down and play on my phone because it's like, man, I know they're going to be in there. I don't even argue about it because I know women.
I think I'm more upset at the fact that I keep falling for the same trick. Baby, you know what you need from the store? Yes. I think I keep falling for that shit. With her. Yeah, I keep falling for that.
My wife should say
because my girl would show me, she would show me a whole list.
You don't understand how good it feels to have a handsome man walking next to you.
Girl, cut that bullshit.
That's not a fucking bullshit. You know that is not no fucking bullshit. Yes. You do not understand how good it feels for a woman to have her man walking next to her while we grocery shopping. It feels good. It feels nice. It feels comfortable. Like, I'm with my man in the store. Yes, y'all single bitches can walk around with y'all children. Now I'm with my fucking man.
See, that's that shit. Hey, this an evil one, bro.
No, she telling the truth. I ain't no cake daddy nigga. But I understand women, as I got older, that been in a relationship, I understand, bro. When they say men are from what? Men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
And I love showing my man off.
We don't care shit about.
I love showing my man off. I love showing these bitches what I got on my side. Absolutely.
You got one of them.
I love that.
Some of these niggas got the high from their hope.
I love that. I mean, most of the time, to be honest, most of the time, I go to the store by myself, yes. But I love when you're with me. I love it. I love it. And I want you to touch me and give me your hand and show off your ring and all that stuff because you're mine. You're mine. We females feel the same fucking way that y'all
I
feel.
don't understand what's wrong with. Hey, look, call me a cake, goddamn daddy. But I don't understand. Look.
Okay.
If there's somebody out there,
Roy.
I want you. If you care about me, listen. I'm lonely. No, I'll be at home
I'm lonely. So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because we gonna circle back.
I'm drinking.
It'll go to Roy and then to you because we had this conversation. I wish Martha was here right now.
Where's Martha? Who's Martha?
My girl.
Her
She
girl.
upset.
Bring Martha down.
No, she don't. No.
Okay, she don't do the camera.
So, do you feel like birthdays should be spent with your girl all the time, every year?
Listen.
What you feel?
No, this is what I feel.
I want to hear everybody's opinion.
Look, I gotta give me.
Yeah,
how I am now.
100% you.
Okay. I feel like
you can go through the stages too.
No, I'm not even gonna go through stages. I'm good because I've been married for so long, with a woman for so long. If my woman wants to be with me for my birthday, I'm gonna be with her. My niggas, we can celebrate on the weekend. It's nothing to. Hey, man, bro, I got you, bro. We gonna turn up 2 weeks. But on the day of my birthday, if my woman wants to be like, hey, I got something planned for you, then all those plans don't matter. It don't matter.
If she got something planned.
If she got something planned, or it's my birthday and she want to spend time with me, then I'm with it.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. If she ain't got nothing planned, she like, hey, babe, you do what you want to do. Boom. I go to my niggas and we gonna ride out, we gonna do whatever. But if she say, hey, let's go eat, then I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
it's just a birthday because I'm like, nigga, my birthday the 27th of December, 2 days after Christmas, so ain't nothing open anyway. I've never celebrated my birthday on my birthday. I've always had to do it a week after, when shit opened back up after Christmas holiday.
But see, this is my best friend.
Yeah.
This is my best friend.
See?
When his birthday is coming up, this is a celebration, motherfucking celebration.
On point.
And I want to spend that time with you.
Exactly.
You can do whatever. Yeah. I told him today, whatever you want to do, we're gonna do.
As long as I'm there.
If I'm upstairs in the bedroom, I told him straight up, you know what? Spend the time with your friend. Spend the time with your friends.
He said the same thing.
He told me,
he was like,
I'll go upstairs. Y'all gonna have the time. But he said, baby, I want you to be there. So I stayed down, regardless of if we only had 2 hours of sleep last night, and drunk as shit, and woke up early as fuck for the kids. You know. It does not matter. I still stay because that is my best friend. Whatever he wants, he gets.
But my question is, if your man come to you and say, or your girl come to you and say, hey, my girl's got a trip planned for me for my birthday. We want to go do this for 2 or 3 days. Would you be upset if you and you say, hey, well, okay, I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. I'm going to give you the same scenario, but I'm going to give you it as a man and as a woman. Your girls come to you as a woman. Your girls come to you, hey, do you got really anything planned for your birthday? No, not really. Maybe my husband cooks me dinner or whatever and blah, blah, blah. The normal shit, right? Well, girl, I got tickets to this, blah, blah, blah. We should go. Okay. Your husband say, go. Have a good time. Go do that shit. Now, at her birthday, February 17th, I was sitting at the table with them, and I said, hey, she said, what you want to do for your birthday? I was like, honestly, probably play poker and drink. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just kind of want to chill with the guys and shit. And I didn't understand, and I still kind of don't to this day, don't understand like what the bad stigma is. Because Father's Day here, and not to switch it up and make it like for my day, but Germany, Father's Day is different than it is in America. Germany, the Father's Day, they spend it away from the kids. They want the men supposed to go out and drink beer with their friends, with the other fathers and shit like that. So I don't see what the difference between.
But you have 2 Father's Day every year.
Stop with that shit.
You do.
I'm just talking about.
You have
I'm
the
just talking about
American
Germany.
one, and you have the German one, and we celebrate both of them.
Love. We talk about specifically where we are right now, and I'm just talking about Germany. So if we just celebrate German Father's Day, the men typically are not with the kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're out drinking beer, they're out partying, doing this and that. So I kind of looked at the birthday like the same thing. Okay, you know what I mean? I just kind of looked at the birthday at the same day. Same thing. Like, okay.
But if your woman, look.
No.
If your woman want to spend time with you, telling me
if she
that
made
you make
plans,
time for your niggas
no,
you make time for your
no,
bitch.
no. I said if she made plans, that's different. But there was no. We don't have plans, bro. Ask her.
I told you make the plan. Do what you want to do.
But I told her.
Do what you want to do.
Straight up, I want to work. I want to film my podcast. So she asked me what I want to do, and I was like, and everyone, I felt like everyone at the table was like, really?
So
No.
The situation
was
bend the corner back and say, hey, I want
the situation was that nobody understood when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna spend time with my boys, you know, and I was like, okay, that's a special day, you know, like I want to spend time with you too,
and I was,
you know,
confused.
so he was like, yeah, but. You know, we can spend a birthday separated from each other, you know, and everybody is looking at him like
no, but that's not like in that context.
She was there.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it in that
I ain't
context.
telling no bullshit.
No, I said that, bro. I said that.
Tell him.
I said that.
Let her tell it. Let her tell it.
Let her tell it.
She's not on camera. She can talk.
Okay. Yeah, he said that.
I said that.
Let her talk,
For me,
please.
to be honest, like, it doesn't matter if it's a birthday or not. Like, if we're spending time together, it's that day. On a birthday, we're definitely gonna spend the time together. But if you want to go out with you guys, or I gonna say, hey, today it's girls' night because it's my birthday, then it's like this.
Right.
Okay.
And he gives me that time too. We give each other that time. Always. We give each other that time. But I said I want to spend time with you too. You know, like
at her birthday, the question was everyone was talking. They was talking about a U30 party and all this other stuff, and they said, "What you want to do for your birthday?" I was like, "I don't know. I think maybe just play poker with the guys, and chill with the guys." And then I said, and then everyone looked at me crazy, and I said, "Is that weird if I don't spend the whole day with her?"
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know, and look, I'm saying this because I'm an older cat, you know, and I get it now because I see what this is. Look, and this is just advice. If you want to keep a long-lasting, strong, look, if your woman, the person you made vows to, I ain't make vows to my niggas, and this is I take this seriously. If I'm married to a woman, I ain't make vows to my niggas. Sickness, health, death do us part. That's with my bitch. That's with my woman.
Right.
So if she wants time with me, and I say this because I can say this true, and I mean we can contact my ex-wife right now. She'll tell you right now. When I say, hey, you do what you do, you good, everything's safe. You know, it's okay. But if she wants to spend time with me, if she says, hey, it's your birthday, and I got to, bro, there's no plans that cannot be canceled if she's my wife.
Yeah, of course.
All right? I want to make that clear. No,
Magda's raising her. No, I'm talking about Magda now. She's raising her hand.
I'm not bouncing nothing. I'm just being real.
No, I'm just surprised that she's talking now.
If my woman wants to
Let her
chill
finish.
with me, if she says, hey, I want to chill. Bro, with me, because I'm just that dude anyway. I mean, my niggas is not going to suck my dick.
No.
Can I say something real quick?
Of course.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
We're gonna celebrate your birthday because I just booked for you guys a fucking suite, so let's go.
Yeah, okay. So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning into the second episode of I Gotta Go Home Podcast. We're going to take a shot. We're going to get out of here. Tune in next week.
And girl, I'm about to do what I want to do.
We got more stuff.